So, today on 7/7/2020, we are going to discuss mathematics of your class 9th. Which chapter is going on? Chapter number 6. And what is the name of the chapter? Lines and angles. Previously, we will discuss about many things related to this chapter, like how many types of angles are there, what is the angles, complementary angle, supplementary angle, linear pair, and different things. But today we are going to discuss about the transversal. First of all, I will tell you the transversal, and after that I will tell you properties related with transversal in the case of parallel lines. Okay, so first of all, look for the transversal. If there are two lines, this is line L and this is line M, and any third line intersects these two lines L and M, then this line N is called transversal. For what? For line L and M. Okay. Now, how many angles are there forming? Angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, angle 6, angle 7, and angle 8. So there are total 8 angles are forming. Okay, and in all 8 angles there are some different types of angles, and in all these different types of angles, first is vertically opposite angles. Which angles are vertically opposite angles? Angle 1 and 3 vertically opposite, as well as angle 2 4, 5 7, and 6 8. Angle 1 and angle 3, this is the first pair. Angle 2 and angle 4, second pair. Angle 5 and angle 7, third pair. And last, angle 6 and angle 8. These are 4 pairs forming vertically opposite angles. Second is corresponding angles. And the matter is, angles which are corresponding, naming here as a, like angle 1 is corresponding to the angle 5. This line is L and this line is M. Above the line L, this is angle 1, and above the line M, this is angle 5. Angle 1 and angle 5 is corresponding, as well as angle 2 and angle 6, as well as angle 3 and angle 7, and last angle 4 and angle 8. These are pair of corresponding angles. Okay, write down these pair of corresponding angles. Angle 1 and angle 5. Next, angle 2 and angle 6. Next, angle 3 and angle 7. And last, angle 4 and angle 8. This is the second variety. Now come to the third variety. Third variety is alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles. Which angles are alternate interior angles? First of all, look for the interior angles. This is the line L, this is the line M, and in the interior side there are 4 angles. Angle 4, 3, 6, 5. These 4 angles. And in these 4 interior angles, angle 3 and angle 5 is alternate. Why? बिकॉज ये जो ट्रांसवर्सल वाली लाइन है, एक एंगल इसके इस साइड है और दूसरा एंगल इस साइड है. दैट्स वाई एंगल 3 इज अल्टरनेट to the angle 5 and angle 4 is alternate to the angle 6. So alternate interior angles are angle 4 and angle 6. Next is angle 3 and angle 5. Okay, now next is alternate exterior angles. Okay, so here we are going to discuss alternate interior angles. Look in the figure. This is the line L, this is the line M. Exterior side, here angle 1 and 2 and here angle 8 and 7. So angle 1 and angle 7 are alternate exterior because angle 1 is this side of the transversal and angle 7 is this side of the transversal, as well as angle 2 and angle 8 are alternate. So write down pairs: angle 1 and angle 7, and next pair is angle 2 and angle 8. And the fifth one is known as interior angles on the same side of the transversal, as well as exterior angles on the same side of the transversal, but we name is as co-interior angles, okay, or consecutive interior angle. So we are going to write co-interior angles, and after this we write co-exterior angle. Look in the figure. Angle 4 and angle 5, 6 and 7, these are the interiors, and co-interior means interior angle on the same side, means on the same side there are angle 4 and 5 and here angle 3 and 6. Okay, so co-interior angles are angle 4 and angle 5, and next pair is angle 3 and angle 6. And now the last one is sixth, co-exterior angles. Co-exterior angles means, first of all, angle 1, 2, 7, 8. These 4 angles are exterior angle, and co-exterior means exterior angles on the same side. So angle 1 and angle 8 on the same side, angle 2 and angle 7 on the same side. Write down these pairs. Angle 1 and angle 8, first pair. Angle 2 and angle 7. These are the second pair. So these are different angles obtained by the transversal. Now we are going to discuss these angles with the help of parallel lines. Means we are going to take parallel line and transversal. So our heading is what? Parallel lines and a transversal. I think you know the parallel lines. Like this is a line L and this is a line M, and if the distance between these two lines are everywhere equal, means these two lines do not intersect each other at any point, then these two lines are known as parallel lines. And when we cut it by another line, this is the transversal, name as N. So these two are parallel lines and this is the transversal. Okay, name the angles. Angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, angle 6, angle 7, and this is angle 8. And now there are very different types of axioms existed. By these axioms you can conclude the properties for parallel lines and transversal. So first axiom is, in your mind one thing maybe came, that what is the meaning of axiom? Axiom is a result that we can use directly. Like first axiom is, if a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then each pair of corresponding angles is equal. Each pair of corresponding angles is equal. Okay, so here angle 1 is corresponding to angle 5, means angle 1 is equals to angle 5. Angle 2 corresponding to angle 6, means angle 2 is equals to angle 6. Angle 3 corresponding to angle 7, so angle 3 is equals to angle 7. Angle 4 is corresponding to angle 8, so angle 4 is equals to angle 8. Okay, it is clear. Now we are going to our next axiom. Next axiom is what? Next axiom is, if a transversal intersects two lines such that a pair of corresponding angles is equal, then the two lines are parallel to each other. Okay, this is just opposite to this axiom. Here what we are saying, in this axiom we are saying if a transversal intersect two parallel lines, then each pair of corresponding angles is equal. So this result is came. Okay, and in this axiom if a transversal intersect two lines, यहाँ पे पैरेलल वर्ड नहीं कहा गया, सच दैट अ पेयर ऑफ करस्पॉन्डिंग एंगल्स इज इक्वल, जिसमें कि पेयर ऑफ करस्पॉन्डिंग एंगल्स हमारे क्या हों, इक्वल हों, देन लाइंस आर पैरेलल. ओके, दिस रिजल्ट इज यूजफुल फॉर प्रूविंग टू पैरेलल लाइंस. ओके, जब कभी भी ऐसा होगा कि गिवन टू लाइंस को आपको पैरेलल प्रूफ करना है, तब आपको ये रिजल्ट काम आएगा. नाउ we are going to next axiom. Our next axiom is what? Our next axiom is if a transversal intersects two parallel lines, if a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then each pair of alternate interior and एक्सटीरियर, बोथ इंटीरियर भी हमने लिया और साथ में एक्सटीरियर को भी हमने यहाँ पे इंक्लूड कर लिया. ठीक है, एक्सटीरियर, ईच पेयर ऑफ इंटीरियर एंड एक्सटीरियर एंगल्स इज इक्वल. फ्रॉम फिगर very clearly you can see what angle 3 is interior to angle 5, angle 4 interior to angle 6, means angle 3 is equals to angle 5, angle 4 is equals to angle 6, and in exterior angle 1 is equals to angle 7. These are exterior alternate angle. Okay, and angle 2 is equals to angle 8. So write down this: angle 3 is equals to angle 5, angle 4 is equals to angle 6. ये क्या हो गए? इंटीरियर. as well as angle 1 is equals to angle 7, angle 2 is equals to angle 8. These are the exteriors. Clear? Now we are going to next axiom. Our next axiom is what? Just converse of this axiom. If a transversal intersects two lines such that a pair of alternate interior angles is what? Equal. Then the two lines are parallel. In this axiom, what we are saying? In this axiom, we are saying कि if transversal intersect two parallel lines, then each pair of alternate angle, interior and exterior angles are equal. और फिर यहाँ पे हम क्या कह रहे हैं? In a transversal intersect two lines such that a pair of alternate interior angles, even you have to write here, and exterior also, exterior angles is equal, then two lines are parallel. मीन्स टू लाइंस को पैरेलल प्रूफ करने के लिए हम इस रिजल्ट को यूज कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, अगर लाइंस पैरेलल है और ट्रांसवर्सल इंटरसेक्ट कर रहा है तो ये एंगल्स इक्वल होंगे, ये रिजल्ट है. और अगर अल्टरनेट एंड इंटीरियर एंगल और एक्सटीरियर एंगल्स इक्वल हैं और ट्रांसवर्सल इंटरसेक्ट कर रहा है तो लाइंस क्या होंगी? पैरेलल होंगी, तब हम इसको यूज करेंगे. ओके, नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस अवर नेक्स्ट axiom. Our next axiom is if a transversal intersects parallel lines such that then each pair of co-interior and co-exterior angles is supplementary. Again, make the figure. These two parallel lines, this is the transversal, this is angle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and co-interior and co-exterior angles are what? 4, 5 is co-interior, 3, 6 is co-interior, 1, 8 is co-exterior, 2, 7 is co-exterior. So supplementary means sum of these two angles is 180, means angle 4 plus angle 5 is equals to 180. Angle 3 plus angle 6 is equals to 180. These are co-interior. Now co-exterior, angle 1 plus angle 8 is equals to 180. Angle 2 plus angle 7 is equals to 180. These are co-exterior. Clear? And converse of this axiom is what? Converse of this axiom is if a transversal intersects two lines such that a pair of co-interior and co-exterior co-interior and co-exterior angles is supplementary. Then two lines are parallel. ओके, मीन्स कि अगर किन्हीं दो लाइंस को ट्रांसवर्सल इंटरसेक्ट कर रहा है और को इंटीरियर और को एक्सटीरियर एंगल्स का सम जो है वो 180 डिग्री हो रहा है, तो हम क्या कहेंगे कि दोनों जो लाइंस हैं वो कैसी हैं, पैरेलल हैं। अब यहाँ से जो कंक्लूज़न सामने निकल के आ रहा है, आप उस कंक्लूज़न को बहुत ध्यान से देखिए। कंक्लूज़न ये सामने आ रहा है आपके कि जो ये एंगल 1 है, दिस एंगल 1 इज इक्वल्स टू एंगल 3 इज इक्वल्स टू एंगल 5 इज इक्वल्स टू एंगल 7 एंड एंगल 2 is equals to angle 4 is equals to angle 6 is equals to angle 8. Okay, how 1 is equals to 5 and 3 is equals to 5 and 3 is equals to 7. So 1 is equals to 5 is equals to 3 is equals to 7. 2 is equals to 6, 6 is equals to 4 and 4 is equals to 8. So 2 is equals to 4 is equals to 6 is equals to 8. It is clear? Now we are going to discuss one next concept. Next concept is lines parallel to the same line. Figure is this. This is a line L, this is a line M, and this is a line N. Okay, we are saying what? L is parallel to M and M is parallel to N. It conclude what? L is also parallel to N. Means अगर लाइन L M के पैरेलल है and M N के पैरेलल है, then we can say that L is parallel to N. For this, your axiom is lines which are parallel to same line are parallel to each other. Lines which are parallel to same line are parallel to each other. Here L is parallel M and N is parallel M, that's why L is parallel N. Okay, so this is the whole concept related to the our next exercise. In this video we were discuss up to this. In next video we will discuss about some examples related to your next exercise. Then we conclude for what? Then we conclude for exercise 6.2. Okay.